It's John and Rachel, and it's the Toyota tailgate from Rohrich Toyota. Today we are tailgating Cindy stock, but before we do that, there's this awesome 4Runner.
Listen, you've seen it before. I can't believe that it's still here. This was Jason Hudson's wife, Tammy's. They talked about how gorgeous it is. They were able to fit their dogs in here.
Right.
They did drive-in night. The 4Runner is one of the most sought-after vehicles that Toyota has.
Yeah.
And it's still here, so
It's
you need to
beautiful.
get it off the market. Isn't it amazing?
It's beautiful.
Yeah, the color's fantastic.
color.
You know what we didn't talk about last time? There's a little outlet back here. It's the perfect tailgate vehicle. Did you notice that? Look at that. Cindy.
Oh, look at Cindy just prices right at it.
Cindy White.
Yes,
Yeah, she's
that's
Stan
right.
White's
Right.
sister, Cindy White. So you recognize Cindy because we have actually done tailgates from her house for the last 2 years. This time we had you come into the station, or to the studio. What do we want to call it?
Cars.
To the tailgate.
To the
actual
tailgate.
To the actual
To the
location,
dealership.
right? To the dealership. And we wanted her to see all the great things that they have in stock here. But in the meantime, Cindy stock is happening again, but not just any Cindy stock, the mother of all, right?
20 years.
20 years. How's it possible?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
A lot of Post-it notes.
Yeah, you were just talking about your system. You have a ton of Post-it notes. I love that. So if you aren't familiar, Cindy has become a dear friend of the podcast, of the radio, of the Jags in general, because we met you at a Bonnie Diver event a bunch of years ago, found out that you have a very similar cause, and it is Cindy Stock. What does Cindy Stock benefit?
Cindy Stock benefits 6 different organizations.
Wow.
And 3 of them are for cancer screening tests, and 3 of them are for cancer support services.
Amazing.
And Bonnie Divers Group is one of our support groups that
Yeah.
we support.
So wonderful.
Yeah,
and you've
it's-
been doing this for 20 years.
20 years. And
Wow.
we've raised $439,000 to the agencies. That's what we've given them.
Wow.
So it's really made a huge impact.
That's so wonderful. And the coolest part about it is, you know, there's so many great nonprofits, as we talk about all the time in Western PA. This one in particular is literally at her house. Like, we're not just saying that. Like, they host the coolest concert of all time in the backyard. But what's even better this year, my dad's going to be there.
Yeah, Johnny Angel and
John, do it.
all the halos.
Do it. Do-woo. Do-woo. That's how you know John's on board. So we're really excited because that is August 18th.
18
And 19?
And 19.
Yep.
We have 2-day festival to celebrate our 20 years. And we have, on Friday night, we have the original Woodstock photographer, Henry Diltz.
How cool is that?
Coming to do a slideshow, and he's wonderful, and he tells great stories, and has done every album cover under the sun, and just shows pictures and tells great stories.
So cool.
And with music. And then Saturday we have 4 bands, and it will be headlined by Johnny Angel and the Halos.
Yes. And Crystal Bowersox is coming in, right?
Crystal Bowersox, who we think should have won. She was a first runner-up for the American Idol Season 7, but she's fabulous.
She is. I remember the name.
Yeah.
You know, when you can actually remember one of those who
Right.
were in, you know that they're pretty darn good. So a lot of namers, a lot of like, the night is going to be perfect. You bring your own coolers and things like that, right?
Right. It's a tailgate where you bring your own adult beverages, but everything else is provided other
Right.
than a chair.
Yeah.
So we have a beautiful buffet dinner, thanks to some wonderful restaurants like Ernie Ritchie's Sausage.
She had us at Ernie Ritchie's. Yeah. Yeah. And how
Yes.
much are tickets?
$50 ahead of time, $60 at the door, and no guarantee of food at the
Listen,
door.
this
And
is
the
why
door,
you procrastinate.
The door is Cindy's driveway.
Yeah, for real. You fake knock and yeah, you get let in. So $50 for a full buffet for musicians all night long, and to obviously benefit a good cause.
Absolutely.
So you need to click on the link and you need to buy tickets, right?
Absolutely.
But in the
Please buy it.
meantime, listen, we thought in a way to kind of create more awareness, Mark Ferrari, who's a friend of both of ours, is actually a part of it as well. So we are doing 2 parking lot shows at Johnny Angel's Ginchy
2.
Stuff. This coming Saturday, not tomorrow, but like in a week from now. And then the following week, you bring your own cooler and it is free. So you remember we did these parking lot things during COVID. We wanted to bring it back. You can tour the museum where there will be a little curated area of
Henry Diltz.
how cool is that? So we're really excited because you can come see Mark for free, and then the following week you can see Brandon Payne for free, and you hang out in the parking lot, you get to know Cindy, you learn more about Cindy stock, you drink, you eat, you're merry. It's free, and then you go into the museum and you can give a donation if you would like to benefit Cindy stock.
And we are
Easy.
very grateful. We
Yeah.
love to meet all of you and can't wait for you to join us.
All right, Cindy, we do this every week. What's in the Yeti that we hate? We hate that Yeti. Ask John why you hate the Yeti.
Why do you hate this beautiful
It's a
cooler?
long story. It is beautiful, but
Well, you know, we could definitely use this at Cindy Stock.
it's
if
a
you
donation.
Really hate it.
I would hate to give it to you because when you get it, you'll start swearing at it and go, "That John gave it to us."
I doubt
All right.
it.
So
Look,
what do
what's
we have in
up
there?
there?
Everybody knows there's always a prize inside our hated Yeti cooler, and
How does it work?
you have to go on and comment. I want the whatever the prize is from Cindy Stock. You jag off, right? Tag us both. All right. In the meantime, Cindy, what is the prize?
2 tickets to the Cindy Stock Music Festival on Saturday, August 18th.
Right.
Boom.
That's
I
a $100 value,
It is.
or
$100
$120 value if you go that night.
Wow, there you go. That was really good. Yeah. So make sure you support a great cause.
We'd love to have you.
Yes, we're so excited about this. We'll have the link so that you can check it out and remind people. In the meantime, Cindy, if you were going to a tailgate with us, what would you bring?
Wine and cheese.
Oh my God, we're doing that tonight,
There you
actually.
go. Yeah.
Can't wait.